Since the beginning of time, man has sought ways to escape the bounds of gravity. In the world of PC flight sims, some have had some success. Some have done very well. Looking Glass Technologies has produced the closest thing yet to capturing the magic that is flight. Flight Unlimited is an aerobatic flight simulator and trainer that lets you do what no other flight sim has ever done. Experience free aerobatic flight in high-performance aircraft with a level of realism that is truly unsurpassed. Looking Glass physics designer Seamus Blackley talks about the team's dedication to the flying experience.
In the genre of flight simulators, there's something which I call an establishment flight simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator is the establishment. F-14 is the establishment. Strike Commander is the establishment. They all have the same features. They all implement these features to a greater or lesser degree, and everyone is coming to expect those features. And everyone looks to see how well they've implemented those features, and when the new Flight Simulator comes out, it implements, say, the renderer feature a little bit better, or it does texture mapping a little bit, does one of these crazy things a little bit better. And our attitude with Flight Unlimited was not to do that. It was to say that, listen, there's something missing from the experience in these games. There's something missing. There's a reason that you have to have all these fancy HUDs and heads-up displays, and why Microsoft has all of these options and menus and linking things, because there's something missing from that pure experience of flying that the establishment isn't getting. So we started at the very beginning to redesign what a flight simulator should be.
These amazing graphics are obtained by using stereo aerial photography and stereo matching using an original program that other companies will probably pay them lots of money for. The painstaking effort results in what you see before you, and we are promised that the planes will look even better when the finished product hits the shelves this fall. Testimony to the design team's dedication to the flying experience in and of itself is the fact that the Flight Unlimited world will encompass anywhere from 5 to 15 square miles depending on how much RAM you have. In the cockpit, you get the same high-quality graphics at an awesome frame rate. Add to that the left wing and right wing views and the fact that there's no artificial horizon, and you know you're in for some good, wholesome flying by the seat of your pants. In the upper left corner of your cockpit is a CAD-like diagram of your plane's flight profile for orientation reference. In the upper right is your flight pattern. This is how the pros do it. The pilot is the musician, the pattern is the music, and the plane is the instrument. Hopefully with enough raw meat horsepower to get you up there and Sorry. Also available will be online judging for your aerobatic maneuvers and instruction with both visual and audio cues. So far, you have 4 planes to choose from, including a glider, and all fully aerobatic. I'm informed by the designers that a tow will be available to launch the glider, but you can always start any flight already airborne. Although the copy I sampled was without sound, the final version promises to have a digital soundtrack on par with the graphics and physics model. The engine and wind sounds were recorded by strapping a digital recorder onto a pilot, then sending him up to do some actual maneuvers. No effort has been spared when it comes to making Flight Unlimited the most realistic flight simulator available to private citizens, and that includes the FBO or fixed base operations. You move around in a first-person perspective using your mouse. The graphic detail ranges from the late afternoon sun beating down on the floor, to the model airplanes on the table where you select your plane, to the photorealistic posters on the wall, to the bulletin board where you select your flying location. Flight Unlimited looks to be a hit, and with titles like this, Looking Glass is a company to watch.